I could argue in the developed countries, the big winners are countries that have shrinking populations.
You do not even have to have elections anymore because you can already predict, and afterwards you can say, why do we need elections? Because we know what the result will be.
Our primary mission is, in fact, to set a global standard for the world for behavior.
What we are very proud of now, the young generation, like Prime Minister Trudeau, President of Argentina and so on, that we penetrate the cabinets.
You want the function, you want the service, right? Why do you want to own a cell phone if you can just lease it? And if you lease, why shouldn't you lease your refrigerator or your washing machine or your dishwasher, or why do you want to own it?
I propose putting an end to anonymity on social media.
If 1 billion people stop eating meat, I tell you it has a big impact.
Can you imagine that in 10 years when we are sitting here, we have an implant in our brains? And we measure your brain waves.
There's some really interesting research that we can plant false memories in the brain. People believing that they've been at Disney World with characters who are not Disney characters, taking photographs with those characters.
And substituting humans for machines is going to be far easier in those countries that have declining populations.
Bankers meeting in secret to create America's central bank. We just can't call it that. Bankers meeting in secret to create America's central bank. We just can't call it that.
The 1907 panic nearly destroyed us. Banks failed, fortunes vanished.
We want to control America's money supply, create booms, trigger busts, and profit from both. And how will we do that?
We'll create money from nothing, loan it to the government, and charge interest. Legal counterfeiting, my friends. But there's a cost. Every dollar we print steals value from existing dollars. It's a hidden tax that flows directly to us.
And it gets worse. If we ever get off the gold standard, governments can print money for wars. Endless wars become possible and profitable.
Since Americans hate central banks, we'll call it the Federal Reserve. Sounds governmental, doesn't it? It's not.
The president will appoint board members, but we'll pick who he appoints. We'll have 12 regional banks. Looks decentralized, democratic even. But New York banks control them all. That's us.
You're probably wondering how we're going to get this through Congress. December 23rd, 1913. Most of Congress home for Christmas. Perfect timing for passing unpopular legislation.
I'll publicly oppose our own bill in Congress. They'll pass it thinking they beat Wall Street. We'll fund university chairs, write the textbooks. They'll teach our system as economic science. Beautiful. Every American born after this will inherit debt on money we created from nothing. Generational servitude. The Federal Reserve. Not federal, no reserves. But everyone will think it's their government protecting them.
Good afternoon.
Dementia is 99% preventable. And there are three important factors here. One is the low-carbohydrate ketogenic diet. Dale Bredesen, neurologist, California, and he puts his dementing patients on low-carbohydrate ketogenic diets and improves their brain function and reverses their dementia. Two is B vitamins to correct your homocysteine. And homocysteine is a measure of our ability to heal and repair. So homocysteine is a marker of the methylation cycle, and the methylation cycle is how we heal and repair. So if your homocysteine is either too high or too low, then we don't heal and repair efficiently. And three, fish oils. Do those three things, and you can highly protect yourself from dementia.
Finally, Professor Batterham wants to know if eating a high ultra-processed food diet has affected my brain. We've repeated the scan from a month ago to compare the results.
Blue is how areas of your brain talk to each other before the diet. And the red...
Why does every American school let a random company walk in and photograph every single kid, year after year, like clockwork? Why is it normalized that a third-party corporation collects a high-resolution image of every child in the country? They claim it's harmless. But look into who owns them. Follow the money, and you land in the same place. BlackRock, Vanguard, the silent architects with stakes in defense, surveillance, and data firms. Why do these financial giants want the largest photo database of American children? Facial recognition needs training data. Massive data sets. The younger the better to track identity over time. What better supply chain than schools? A captive population. Full compliance. If the goal was just prints, the industry wouldn't be consolidated under the same umbrellas that shape governments. The same firms investing in predictive policing and biometric identification. Why does every school hand over the face of every child to the forces that shape the world from the shadows? You be the judge. If you're awake, you already know what to do. Hit the link in our bio and join our free underground newsletter.
Here's what I'm tired of. I am tired. The American people are the biggest slaves of any citizenship in the entire world. And let me tell you why. Because the American people are the only people that are told, go work super hard, go take a massive amount of your life, and we're going to take at least half your money, all right? And then when we take half your money, we're going to send it overseas, or we're going to mismanage it, or we're going to steal it, or we're going to funnel it back into our political contributions, or we're going to send it over here for quote-unquote aid, okay? Where's our motherfucking aid? Where's our aid from Kuwait or any of these other rich countries to fix our homeless problem? Do you ever notice that none of the other citizens on the planet work so that we can have a better here in America? It's always the other way around. Why the fuck are we, the citizens of the United States of America, financing the well-being of every other fucking country in this planet, okay? Until people wake up to that and say no more, shit's gonna continue. This land of the free, that's a fucking joke. It's a fucking joke, dude. Land of the free, land of the motherfucking worker bees is what we are. We work. Government takes more than half of our money, and you say, oh, well, they don't take half of mine. They only take half of the rich people's money. Oh, really? What do you pay when you buy shit? What do you pay when you own shit? What do you pay on your personal property? What do you pay when you put gas in your car? Okay? And if you add all those things up that you pay, they're taking 50% of your money too. And they're telling you to work. The American dream, the American dream, the American dream. And then we'll take half your shit and we send it to other countries. We are the world's ATM. The people of America are the world's ATM. It needs to end. People need to say no more. They need to get smart about taxes. Do you ever question why you weren't taught personal finance, balancing your checkbook, or taxes when you were in high school? Why isn't that part of the public education? Why are they teaching instead gender ideology and all this fucking bullshit? Because they want you to be financially ignorant so that you will go through your life not realizing how much they're actually oppressing you and how much they're actually stealing from you. And then they're going to tell you this is freedom. No, the fuck it isn't. It's not even close. So that's what I'm tired of. I'm tired of us being financially oppressed by our own government in the name of being quote-unquote good people to all these other people that want to kill us.
Me and Total is virtuous.
Okay, people. I just came out of Home Depot, bought some stuff. My change was $10.51. They rounded it down. The girl tried to give me $10.50. I asked where my penny was because that's my money. She said, we don't have pennies. We round it down. I said, nope, you either take this stuff back or you go get your manager. I want my money. Corporate's not keeping their customers' money. You want to round? You round up. Manager came over and she said, we don't have pennies, sir. I was like, well, then you're going to give me a nickel. And she looked at me. I was like, nope, that's my money. You don't keep my money. That's stealing from me. So she said, give him the money. Give him a nickel. Don't argue with him. So I made him give me my nickel. So you either give me a penny or you round up. There's hundreds of millions of pennies still out on the market. There's no excuse for this. They just stopped making them. People, don't let them keep your money. It's yours.
Yeah, I've been going crazy because the bioengineered food shit. This has got bioengineered. This, the turnout I get almost every week. Hungry Jack, bioengineered. This shit is like you make it put in your chicken. Bioengineered motherfucking grits, bitch. It says bioengineered food, not an ingredient. This whole thing is 3D. Of course, anything Campbell's. Bitch, the El Paso enchilada sauce is bioengineered. Bitch, Ritz crackers. I ate this whole box this week. I got one little sleeve left because I done ate the fuck out of them. Motherfucking noodles is too, which I think we all knew these wasn't good for you because how cheap they are, but still. No wonder they don't taste the same. Pizza rolls. Yes, that includes Tostinos. Bluebell contains bioengineered. And Ben & Jerry's don't. This fucking Butterfinger, bioengineered. My whole damn bag of Grand's Pillsbury's cinnamon rolls, bioengineered. I ain't even opened these yet. Engineered. My whole damn bag of Grand's Pillsbury's cinnamon rolls, bioengineered. Cinnamon rolls. Pillsbury's cinnamon rolls. Bioengineered. I ain't even opened these yet. Motherfucking Rice Krispies. And these sons of bitch and marshmallows. No wonder when I made Rice Krispie treats, they tasted funny. Even the fucking bread, dude. The fucking bread! Oh, Piggly Wiggly's in on it too, huh? Oh no, this is engineered too.
One of the things that
there's a lot of interest in the people coming from space,
Yes.
And I know you're interested in that.
Oh, very interested in that. How much did they tell you about that?
A lot.
Really?
Yeah.
What'd they tell you? How much can you tell?
So
how's that work? Is it like super
I think
top
I
secret?
Can tell,
Tell me.
Well, based on Hunter Biden, I can say whatever the hell I want, right? But no. But I interviewed a few people. It's never been my thing, I have to be honest. I have never been a believer. I have people that Area 51 or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's the #1 tourist attraction in the whole country or something. Area 51 in Las Vegas. Do you know that, right?
Sure. I know what it is.
So anyway, but it's a big tourist thing. So I interviewed jet pilots that say they saw something. If you saw them, you'd love to have them as
I've had a couple in here. Commander David Fravor.
Yeah.
I had him in, who had that sighting in 2004. Very compelling with video evidence, radar evidence. Ryan Graves.
I don't believe his name, but I interviewed jet pilots that were solid people. Perfect. I mean, great pilots, great everything. And they said, we saw things, sir, that were very strange. Like a round ball, but it wasn't a comet or a meteor. It was something. And it was going 4 times faster than an F-22, which is a very fast plane, And it was round, which is, in theory, a great shape.
So when you were talking to these people, was this something that you were compelled to have conversations about? Was this your personal interest?
No, a little bit. It's not a great interest for me, but it's a little interest. I get that question as much as almost any question. Do you think that we have aliens coming, flying around or whatever?
What do you think?
There's no reason not to. I mean, there's no reason not to think that Mars and all these planets don't have life, because
Mars, we've had probes there and rovers, and I don't think there's any life there.
Well, maybe it's life that we don't know, but maybe
there was life there at one point in time. This is the speculation about Mars, that Mars had an atmosphere at one point in time, a long time ago, that could support life. It also had large bodies of water, but we've had no evidence of even bacterial life that exists on Mars. But the
it's
universe
not
is
been a
pretty
big
vast.
thing for me. I mean, when I looked at what China did to this, they would have never done it with me, where they put the balloon up, and a lot of people thought for a little while that was one of these things. So,
Well, that's a lot of the speculation too, that some of these drones that hover over battleships, that these are Chinese drones, and that they're not UFOs.
They could be also.
There's some super sophisticated.
But I did interview, let's say, 3 or 4 guys and without tremendous interest, if you had them, as I said, you'd love to have them as your children. Solid, beautiful people. They said, "Sir, there's something there." You know,
there's something there.
They said it, yeah.
Yeah, I've talked to quite a few of
They're
them.
not conspiracy guys.
Well, I mean, the Commander David Fravor thing in 2004 off the coast of San Diego, they clocked that thing going from 50,000 feet above sea level to 50 in a second.
Yeah.
They don't know what it is.
That's tough to beat.
Yeah, they saw something in the water. It was hovering over that something that was making a disturbance in the water. They got video evidence of this thing. 2 different fighter jets with pilots in them saw it. There's, visual evidence, photographic evidence, video evidence, radar evidence. Whatever the hell it is, it moves in a way that would turn a human being into jello if you're inside of it. The G-force, no one would survive.
Oh,
so like, what is that? And it doesn't have a heat signature. They don't know what their propulsion system was. But
when you fly in some of these jets, these pilots have to be in great shape.
Oh yeah, I flew with the Blue Angels once.
Yeah,
I got to fly. I guess
and
it's
those
an
are
F/A-18.
and those are older machines,
and they're crazy.
When you fly in some of these things,
oh my
it's
God,
amazing. Yeah, but
I can imagine.
You got to be special.
But these things that these people are encountering are far superior to what we know of.
Yeah.
Things that are normal in America and illegal in Russia. Number 1 is synthetic vaccines. In Russia, synthetic vaccines, this type of vaccines in children in Russia are much, much less. Not saying that there is no, unfortunately there is, but in the States, there's something crazy going on. Number 2, in Russia, it is illegal to sell genetically modified food. Number 2, Russia has different types of seed oils. Seed oils are considered inflammatory oils in the United States. However, Russians use seed oils, and they're different seed oils. This is what Russia uses. These are good seed oils. American seed oils are almost like a mechanical oils. Let me know in comments why you guys don't like sunflower seeds as much. Next, in Russia, you cannot place telephone communications antennas. Like this 5G towers that are everywhere here. There are specific regulations of how far these antennas can be. It cannot be next to residential property. Also, if you want to place an antenna on top of the building that has multi-condos, you need a written agreement from each person that lives in that building to place it there. So most people don't. Next, there's no fluoride in water in Russia. And the last one, there is a new law in Russia. You cannot share, talk, discuss anything about LGBTQ community. No public acknowledgement of this type of things existing, or you will go to jail. What do you guys think? Let me know in comments.
I'm going to show you the craziest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. You ready? This is our electric bill for 1 month. We live in the beautiful state of Connecticut. Our total supply that we used for the month was $236.71. The transmission was $87.01. The local delivery, I don't know how the fuck they deliver it, but we have to pay for it. It's $175.16. And then we have a thing called public benefits. So this is the people who can't pay for their electric bill. And we pay for it. It's $227.76. So I am paying to keep somebody else's lights on. Excuse me, what? Make it make sense.
This is going to be an unpopular truth because of the extremely delusional and deceived world that we now live in. But the reality is, the truth is that none of what is going on outside, none of this gets better. Everything in our world is fake. Our food is fake. Our news is fake. Our politicians are fake. Our history is fake. Even our financial system is fake. And the people on our TV screens, on our phone screens are lying to us because everything is a scripted movie. And if you want to believe the absolute garbage that is being spoon-fed to us, then that is 100% your prerogative. But I would hope by now, 5 years into this very odd new world that we now live in, this very new and odd reality that we all live in, I would hope by now that the majority of us realize and recognize that there is something much more sinister and something much more spiritual going on behind the scenes. I am at a point where I literally do not believe a single thing that I see anymore. I do not believe anything that I see anymore, because after the last 5 years, a little bit more, I realize that there are narratives being pushed, there are distractions being pushed, and we are watching a movie so that the people in control can move the chess pieces.
When they are delivered at scale, it's going to have an impact on the world at a scale that no one understands yet.
Eric Schmidt, the former CEO of Google, just did an interview at Stanford where he talked about a lot of controversial stuff. Initially, the interview was uploaded on Stanford's YouTube channel, but a couple days later, the interview was taken down from YouTube and everywhere else. But today, I was somehow able to access the interview video after spending multiple hours. So let's watch it together and dissect some important parts of the interview.
In the next year, you're going to see very large context windows, agents, and text to action. When they are delivered at scale, it's going to have an impact on the world at a scale that no one understands yet. Much bigger than the horrific impact we've had by social media, right, in my view. So here's why.
You have been lied to. They told you to work hard, save a little, retire at 65, and that this was freedom. But if 40 years of labor ends in a pension too small to live on, what do you call that? You were not born to serve until death. You were not born to watch life pass while you trade your soul for a salary. The world does not reward the obedient. It rewards the man who sees the trap and walks out of it. And that man begins here. Listen closely, because if you miss this message, you may work to the grave and still die poor. You believe you are free. You believe that hard work will pay off. You believe that one day, maybe after 40 years of labor, if you've been loyal, if you've saved, if you followed the system, you will get your reward. But I say this to you without apology. If 40 years of labor ends in dependency, then who truly owned your life? I have seen it too many times. Men who gave their entire youth to a job, only to reach the age of 65 with a tired body, a trembling hand, and a fearful glance at the calendar because their money is running out. They obeyed every rule. They stayed quiet. They did what they were told. They worked. They waited. And when the waiting ended, there was nothing waiting for them. I ask you again, who owns the life of a man who gives it away one paycheck at a time, only to die uncertain, unfree, and unremembered? You must understand this. Slavery has changed its costume, but it has never left. The chains are no longer metal. They are made of routine, of debt, of low expectation, of unexamined beliefs. You were told that the system works if you follow it. But what you were not told is that the system was never designed to make you rich. It was designed to make you useful to someone else's wealth. I will not soften my words. I am not here to encourage you. I am here to awaken you. Because until you see the truth of your condition, you will never walk free.
Cholesterol is one of the most important defense mechanisms we have in the body. In 1968, the perfect cholesterol level was 222. Today, the perfect cholesterol is 222. It has not moved. As you get down to about 120, you can pretty well be assured that 100% of that population has cancer growing someplace. It may be small, it may be large, but it is growing. But as far as being the best protector against heart disease, against stroke, against cancer, you're not going to get over cancer unless you get the cholesterol levels above 200. 180 is kind of the break even, if you would. But if we have a patient who stays around 120, 130, 140, I know they are not going to recover very rapidly.
So here's one to think about. Instead of organic carrots having to be called organic carrots, maybe they could just be called carrots. And carrots grown with chemicals could be called chemical carrots. What about that? What about if you went into the supermarket and you picked up a pack of carrots and it said chemical carrots, and just behind that it had to list all the chemicals that were used in the production of that crop? Because in the production of conventional produce a lot of what you see here. So all of this kale, which has gone to flower, which is a haven for biodiversity, wouldn't be here. It would be killed off with herbicides, and the pesticides would be applied, which would deal a heavy blow to all the biodiversity here. So let's think about that. Maybe our carrots, which are certified organic, and we have to be certified. We have to go through a process. We're audited twice a year. We're tested. We have to prove that we're organic. So instead of us proving that we are organic, maybe our carrots could just be carrots. And maybe those that grow with chemicals have to demonstrate and show the chemicals that were used in the production. If that was on the supermarket packs, I wonder how our behaviour would change. As always, thank you for your support. Without it, this beautiful, amazing field of kale would not be here, and all the bees and all the biodiversity that live here. Thank you.
Fear that the World Economic Forum has is that there are going to be people that will not comply. Their biggest fear is your fight for freedom. Their biggest fear is that you will make individual decisions for yourself and you will not follow their orders. So this digital stuff is absolutely key. Because without it, they can't enforce anything. Without it, they can't mandate that you do something. Without it, they can't control your life. So I don't care if you're talking about carbon emissions and what's safe and effective as far as they are concerned. I don't care if they're talking about an experimental injection, a series of injections, whatever they may be, and what's safe and effective as far as they're concerned. This is not about those individual things. This is about the desire to control you from the outside in. And if they have a digital process whereby they can restrict your movement, your behavior, and your decisions with the click of a button, you are done. You're done.
This, Mr. Secretary, is a bag of bushings. This bag of bushings, stamped out by machinists, don't need a high school diploma. It's not anything high tech about this. All of this bag is compliant with the FAA specifications. How much do you think the Air Force pays for this bag of bushings?
I don't know, Congressman.
$90,000. This is a $90,000 bag of bushings that you need for any jet turbine engine just to operate. So the exorbitant cost due to DoD only buying commercial parts from the OEMs, which is essentially sole source, is literally driving us out of business. I mean, the interest on our debt alone is now exceeding, for the first time in American history, the entire defense budget. We can't afford it anymore.
So you're telling me you still think organic means it's safe to eat? We all know that Bill Gates launched a product called Appeal, a coating for fruits and vegetables that abnormally extends shelf life. But did you know there is an organic version called OrganAppeal that is sprayed on your organic produce? Sounds harmless, right? Until you find out that OrganAppeal is registered as a pesticide with the EPA, but it still qualifies for that organic sticker. Now here's where it gets insane. The ingredients list of OrganAppeal, you have citric acid 0.66% and other ingredients 99.34%. There's no transparency, there's no full disclosure, you are just receiving a mystery coating on your food. And the warning label causes moderate eye irritation. Avoid contact with eyes or clothing. Wear safety glasses before handling. Wash thoroughly with soap and water after handling and before eating, drinking, chewing gum, using tobacco, or using the toilet. So you need safety glasses to use this, but it's okay to eat? But don't worry, they say it's plant-based. But so was Agent Orange. So next time you bite into your organic produce, ask yourself, what am I really eating? Just something to think about.
Our analysis on CBDC, in particular for the use of general use, we tend to establish the equivalence with cash, and there is a huge difference there. For example, in cash, we don't know, for example, who's using a $100 bill today. We don't know who is using a 1,000 peso bill today. A key difference with the CBDC is that central bank will have absolute control on the rules and regulations that will determine the use of that expression of central bank liability. And also, we will have the technology to enforce that. Those two issues are extremely important, and that makes a huge difference with respect to what cash is.
We have 33 confirmed positive tests.
We have 33.
I could argue in the developed countries, the big winners are countries that have shrinking populations.
You do not even have to have elections anymore because you can already predict, and afterwards you can say, why do we need elections? Because we know what the result will be.
Our primary mission is, in fact, to set a global standard for the world for behavior.
What we are very proud of now, the young generation, like Prime Minister Trudeau, President of Argentina and so on, that we penetrate the cabinets.
You want the function, you want the service, right? Why do you want to own a cell phone if you can just lease it? And if you lease, why shouldn't you lease your refrigerator or your washing machine or your dishwasher, or why do you want to own it?
I propose putting an end to anonymity on social media.
If 1 billion people stop eating meat, I tell you it has a big impact.
Can you imagine that in 10 years when we are sitting here, we have an implant in our brains? And we measure your brain waves.
There's some really interesting research that we can plant false memories in the brain. People believing that they've been at Disney World with characters who are not Disney characters, taking photographs with those characters.
And substituting humans for machines is going to be far easier in those countries that have declining populations.
Bankers meeting in
Okay, so we've run out of videos. Well, I got a bunch of videos, but I already played them in other live videos that I did myself. But we ran out of new videos, I should say, and right now I'm looking for the Ariana Grande video when she says that they erased her memory, quote unquote. I was trying to find it quick because it matches with the other video, but I can't find it, unfortunately. I know it's here. I just downloaded it recently, so I don't understand how it disappeared off my device here. But if we don't find Ariana Grande, we're gonna get into these YouTube videos now. Some hip-hop news. Something about something about Hot 97, the new host, are dissing New York City. So, yeah, I can't find Ariana Grande. Whatever. But yeah, she did an interview on some red carpet, and she said something like, "Oh yeah, that memory erasure thing." And the guy asked her again, like, "What?" And she said, "Yeah, you know that new thing that they erase your memory." And the guy was like, "What the hell?"
Hey, yo, what up? Welcome back. This is not a podcast. It's just my thoughts with Rob Markman. So Hot 97 rolled out a new show with some new hosts last week, and I think they shortchanged New York City. I think they trolled New York City, and they did New York City a disservice. We're going to talk about it today, but first, I want to thank y'all for 50,000 subs last and help me help this channel grow, man. I appreciate it. Shout out to Wayno. Today is Wayno's birthday, man, so if you're not out of Wayno, man, happy birthday. The last show, they didn't get a goodbye, they didn't get a proper send-off. It was just one day they was just let go, and there's been all types of talks about it. We did videos about it and stuff like that. There was a lot of speculation on who will be the next morning show host, and Hot 97 has been playing off of that speculation, right? They posted this. Check this out. Coming soon. the new Hot 97 host. And they put the host ats, Rondell, Lana, and Million. No context at all, just new Hot 97 host. I didn't react to this when it happened. I saw so many people react to this because I knew they weren't the morning show hosts. Because if they were the morning show host, they would have put the new morning show host. It would have been a bigger announcement. They purposely left it ambiguous to troll the people. Hot 97 just said new host. They wanted people to speculate. These are three virtually unknowns, and not to discredit the work that they have put in prior to this, but Ebro had become a staple in the city. Rosenberg had become a staple in the city, the same way Charlemagne is a staple in the city. You think about some of the names.
Kickstarter. I guarantee at least one person watching this just had a PTSD flashback. I just induced trauma with a single word. Kickstarter is a platform that's no stranger to scams. That goes together like peanut butter and jelly. That's not to say that all of them on Kickstarter are scams. In fact, some incredibly great projects have been the result of successful Kickstarter backing. But ask anyone out there that's ever put a few clams behind some projects, and I guarantee you they'll tell you some horror stories of how they've been burned. It is a platform that can send shivers down your spine for all the lost money because you bought into an idea and then it never came to fruition. There's no guarantee what you back on Kickstarter will ever even really exist, and there's never any real repercussions to the scammer should that unfold. God rest the soul of Michael Superbacker and the Air Umbrella. At least
Austin Whiteback, man, how you doing?
Yeah, I think I'm getting too big for YouTube interviews.
Why you say that?
Because everybody's stuck here. Everybody's gone to streaming. YouTube is making it harder. I'm in the streaming world. I'm saying, y'all come over here. In the streaming world, I'm positive. When I come back down here to y'all, I'm crazy. I'm going off. I'm America's favorite uncle over here. None of y'all in the YouTubing world is over here. And I'm saying, why not bring your first follow? I use that as the motivation to say, oh, nobody, because y'all didn't help me. And when I look at y'all are really waiting for me to fall, including the Say Cheese TV platform. Y'all waiting for me to fall. That's why every time I go negative, it's rushed to be shown. Aiden Ross won't never paint me in a negative light. He won't even let it, he'll clip it out.
I won't say but, I'll say, it seems you're very passionate on the things you speak of. Everything you said, you spoke on in the past on several other media platforms.
So damn it, I'm not from the ghetto. I went to the ghetto to work when y'all kids.
But is it safe to say
I saw this from y'all kids.
Does it at least bother you that you see these kind of actions going on in our community?
When I was poor and wasn't getting no money, that's why poor people in everybody's business. But when I started getting money, I don't nothing bother me. I seen it get killed with it. It didn't bother me. I said, baby, he shouldn't have been riding around in the car with them, baby, knowing they were robbing in the same car. So the baby, not my problem. I don't want to play Jesus like Dr. King. I want to do just like y'all do, ride by a homeless mother and act like you don't see him. So I want to ride by the conditions of my kids and act like I don't see him. Because the Bible says what you do for the least of those is homeless person too. So don't try to make me know. And y'all being here with these butt pussy. Ain't we all fornicating and sinning, y'all? So let me keep sitting and paying my tithe like the rest of you motherfuckers and you were sinning.
So where you
want me by the mother?
Where do you want your legacy?
And I'm ready to go. I got like 6, 7 on me. Man, I'm ready to get up out of here. This is some bull. This is a waste of my time. This is what the old man told me. The old 2 black motherfuckers ain't got no business getting with each other. I say, why, Pops? All they gonna do is argue and squabble. They gonna argue and fight over football, basketball. Michael Jordan better than LeBron. I'm Hebrew, I'm Muslim. They ain't gonna never work together. So what the f*** you talking, asking you questions for? And y'all got cameras out making money, and I ain't.
Didn't Charleston say don't take that camera out?
I'm finna go.
Y'all trying to make manly security again. People, you have your
I'm finna go. Everybody make mine. I'm finna go. I'll see y'all later.
You have that camera.
And I got that mace on me. If a
nigga make Charleston.
Then I got that mace on me.
Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV.
UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in on Charleston White, the fake activist and philanthropist, just looking to go viral or die trying once again. And I had a link in the description where you can watch the clips in the beginning in full from the Big Facts Network right there, where he just made an appearance and did a little showcase and display of degeneracy to try to make it get some views and make people look at it. And I guess you could say they got their point across right there, live with Carisha on the Big Facts Networks. And earlier when he was on Say Cheese, it came and said that he was bigger than YouTube, a bunch of garbage and hogwash and stuff to throw people off who minds that he knows he's playing on. But people like me who know better, so we do better, I see right through it, because the real issue is he doesn't like Oskino being able to come on to Say Cheese and call him out for his disrespect. Oskino has a platform, Charleston White does not. Oskino is really from the streets, really did it all. On top of that, he's funny as well. Charleston White doesn't like being insulted and called it out, especially on the platform that he's been on a lot. And I want to keep this all the way 100 right here. When I look at this, as you can see, they're being performative on that show. Do what y'all want to do. But I'm talking to the people who need to see the real. The people who follow my platform, who ask me about these things, and the people that try to come at me because they want to live in a lie. If you like Charleston White, you like Charleston White. You think he funny, you think he funny. But you're not about to come out here and say these disrespectful things, act like you are.
Anyway, so, yesterday and the day before yesterday, Jim Jones, Fabulous, Mano, and Dave East dropped a diss song going at 50 Cent because 50 Cent prior said that they are squatters in Jim Jones's building here in Bronx, New York City, and they wasn't paying their rent. So 50 Cent went ahead and put out a voicemail, I guess it was, I'm not sure, a call from the owner of the building saying to 50 Cent that they don't want to pay their rent and stuff like that. After that, Jim Jones, or whoever paid off, it was like $250,000 or something like that, but they paid their rent. And then right after that, all of this came out on the same day, but they dropped their, Jim Jones and his team dropped their own podcast and then dropped a freestyle right after. And then 50 Cent came out. Now, people are saying usually 50 Cent responds like immediately, the same day. But it's been 2 days so far and 50 Cent still hasn't responded. But he put out a statement late last night, like around 9 or 10 o'clock in the night. And he basically said that he said something like people that go against him. No, I'm sorry, it says it right here. Everyone who plays with me wishes they didn't. And that he's cooking something up. Now, in my head, I started thinking 50 Cent is going to go get, 50 Cent is going to go use Uncle Murder's wrap-up that he's been doing every year. In case you don't know, it's basically a song or a freestyle where Uncle Murder, the rapper, speaks about all the major events that happened during that year. So last year, he spoke about the Diddy situation. It's a 15-minute song. So now we at the year 2025, and I started thinking, once all of this happened, well, actually, I was thinking this today, earlier, and I started thinking, once all of this happened, because Jim Jones got Fabulous, Mano, Dave East, and himself, Jim Jones, but Jim Jones could go get help from Juelz Santana or Lloyd Banks. Lloyd Banks is a former G-Unit member with 50 Cent, so Lloyd Banks has previously put out his distaste for 50 Cent subliminally, indirectly in a song. I forgot the name of it. I'm sure I could look it up if I find it. Just put 50 Cent diss Lloyd Banks if you want to find it. But So that's 4, 5, 6. So that's Jim Jones, Mano, Fabulous, and Davies, and then he could go get help from Joel Santana and Lloyd Banks if he feel like it, and then Davies could go get help from Vado if he feel like it. Vado is a former employee or artist under Cameron. Cameron is now friends with 50 Cent, so that's his first teammate. 50 Cent and Cameron versus that whole entire other team I just said. But then 50 Cent could go get fucking Eminem. So now it's 50 Cent, Eminem, and Cameron. Then after that, he of course he could go play with Uncle Murder and Tony Yayo because those are his artists. And then if 50 Cent really wants to go get crazy, he could go get Max B or True Life to rap on the song. So it's going to be a 15-minute song with 50 Cent, Eminem, Cameron, Max B, Tony Yayo, and Uncle Murder, and that's going to be the wrap-up 2025. I think that's what he's working on. That's why he's trying to take his time with it. 50 Cent, that is, in case you don't know who I'm talking about. So, if 50 Cent is doing that, what I'm thinking about, I don't know. I haven't heard no rumors. I haven't seen nobody's Twitter or Instagram or whatever. I'm just guessing this is what he's doing. That's gonna make Jim Jones react or retaliate, and he's gonna bring in the heavy guns, which would be his friend that just came out of jail. What's that guy's name? 6ix9ine's enemy. What the hell is his name, man? From Brooklyn, man. I forgot already, man. I'm sorry. The Blood Gang member. Anyway, that guy could rap. Mel Matrix, that's his name. Mel Matrix. Or Mel Murder in the streets is his name. But Mel Matrix is his rapper name. Anyway, that guy, he could rap. So if Jim Jones, if 50 Cent goes and gets French Montana and Max B, then Jim Jones is gonna go get the Mel Matrix guy. In case you don't know, he's infamous in the streets. He's a Blood Gang member, Power 9 Trey, and his mother was a police officer, so that was weird. But anyways, he was the guy that Jim Jones was talking with on the phone when he got caught in that conspiracy thing with Tekashi 6ix9ine, the rapper. So you see, it's like the Avengers versus the Avengers, or Avengers versus X-Men. You know, all these guys are like joining up together, and 50 Cent could go get help from a whole bunch of other people that I haven't named. Busta Rhymes, Chris Brown, freaking Jeremiah, Chef G, which is his little cousin or something like that. He's a drill rapper. He's not too famous, but Trump brought him out, so I guess he's famous now. At some rally, I don't know. Who else 50 Cent could go get? A whole bunch of people, man, because remember, 50 Cent been being friendly with a lot of different people over the years, even though it looks like he's beefing with everybody every day. He still got a lot of friends in the industry. And then if Jim Jones, because Jim Jones is technically still friends with Fat Joe and Jay-Z and Joe Buttons and Memphis Bleek. So if Jim Jones really want to pull out his big card, pause, he could go get Jay-Z to come at 50 Cent again. And Jay-Z and 50 Cent, they've been had a rivalry for years. I'm talking about since the 1990s, at least 1997 around there, 1998 around there, probably longer than that. But Jim Jones, he's not too cool with Jay-Z, but he could definitely go get Jay-Z if he feel like it. If he work hard enough, or if he pays Jay-Z, maybe. I don't know. Jay-Z maybe don't even want to fuck around. I don't know what's going on with him. But he could definitely go get Memphis Bleek. I mean, Memphis Bleek is not really a threat to 50 Cent's rapping ability, but still, that's another player on the chessboard Who else could? And if 50 Cent go get Eminem, Jim Jones is probably going to try to go get Ja Rule and Benzino, and it's going to be an all-out battle royal, a Royal Rumble between all these different rappers dropping. I forgot about the Locks, man. The Locks, they split because they friends with Jim Jones and they friends with 50 Cent. So, like, they split. They don't know which way to go. They might go with 50 Cent. Who knows? But because Styles P was making fun of Jim Jones for the weather when he was doing the weather. And plus that whole versus shit. But, and then Rick Ross is friends with Jim Jones, so he could join Jim Jones's team. Yo, that's gonna be crazy. That roster alone is crazy, man. It's Jim Jones, Mano, Fabulous, Davies, Votto, Mel Matrix, Jay-Z, Memphis Bleak, who else I said? Rick Ross, Ja Rule. Yo, Jim Jones could go get a whole bunch of people. Joel Santana himself, Rowdy Rebel, bunch of people. Votto I already mentioned, and then 50 Cent on his side. He got himself 50 Cent, and then Cameron, and then Eminem, and then Tony Ayo, Uncle Murda, Chris Brown, Jeremiah, because I don't know if y'all know, but Chris Brown he can rap, but then that might conflict between Joel Santana because Joel Santana is friends with Chris Brown, but 50 Cent could definitely go get Chris Brown. Who else? Jim Jones could go get Nick Cannon to rap against Eminem. Oh, Nick Cannon don't like Eminem. And then Suge Knight is going to come into the picture. Oh, man, not again. Not again. And Jim Jones could go get The Game from the West Coast, the rapper The Game. You know, they've been friends since the beginning. But The Game is also a former G-Unit member, so he's been in both camps. Dipset and G-Unit. So Jim Jones could go get The Game. That's 15-minute song, guys. So he's gonna be dropping 15-minute songs at Eminem and 50 Cent, and he already did that in the past. In case you don't know, but yo, this battle royal is retarded. Yo, what the fuck? Oh yeah, Lloyd Banks is gonna be on Jim Jones' side. I forgot about that guy. And then oh my god. Yo, these guys are crazy. Now that I explained all of that, right? Now that you understand the situation, and you probably already saw it before I even explained it, I have to say it once more. They all copying me. I know it sounds unbelievable, but I'm going to show it on screen. They all copying me, okay? So if you go look up the timeline from when Fabulous dropped that song with Jim Jones and Mano and Dave East, you will see that I did this first, what I'm about to show on screen. And then they dropped their freestyle, which was crazy. I was like, yo, they copied me. Hold on, it's not even going to show correctly on screen. Oh, you know what? Let me go over here instead. Let me go to the other browser. Hold up. OMG, guys. I got my favorite rappers on both sides copying me. This is crazy. They must like my music. I think that's what it is. They probably heard my shit. They was like, yo, this thing is fire. But I could never they probably said I could never put myself in that position exposing the Illuminati, in case you don't know what I'm talking about. Because, you know, they too famous. They in it, technically, but that evil, satanic, devil worshiping shit that they do. But they probably heard me. They was like, yo, this thing is fire. No, I can't work with him. I can't do a song with him, basically. They would never do a song with me, is what I'm trying to say. So, boom. So you already heard the story. 50 Cent versus Jim Jones and them's. So here's the song when they dropped it. I caught it 4 hours after they dropped it. So 2 days ago, basically. That's the freestyle right there. Boom. So now I'm going to show you. Oh, and these motherfuckers copied me too right here. DJ Vlad, Hassan Campbell, Uncle Murder himself, and Tony Ayo. They all copied me. Stop copying me, yo. What's up with y'all, man? Why is Uncle Murder... Yo. Let me not even... Okay, it's more down here. Hold on. Boom. So it's right here somewhere. So... when that squatter thing happened, pause by the way, but when 50 Cent called Jim Jones and Fabulous and Mano and Dave East squatters for not paying their rent here in the Bronx, New York City, my brain was like, yo, that would be a crazy rap battle. That would be a crazy rap battle. So what I did was, I'm trying to get to it to explain it, but I can't find it. It's down here somewhere. So I was like, yo, why don't I start posting music here showing all these guys ability to rap. It's not gonna go down no more. Oh, okay, there you go. Okay, so here we are. Boom. It's somewhere right here. Hold on, because I was going off. Okay. Oh, I forgot about Graf. Oh, I forgot about Graf. Graf could go on Jim Jones's team against 50 Cent because they got beef from the past. Yo, Graf, Fabulous on the same team is a stupid lineup. Not in a bad way, excuse me. It's a good lineup, I should say. Oh, I forgot about Shooter 93, who is also on Jim Jones's team. Shooter 93 could rap. Shooter 93 could rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not famous. Like, he's still under Jim Jones or something, but he could rap his ass off. Like, he just be rapping. I don't know if he's freestyling or whatever. So boom, it started right here. Boom. So this was what is this? 10 days ago. Holy crap! I didn't know it was that much time ago. So here's where it started. Well, right here with Jay-Z. Okay. So 50 Cent responds to Ebro. Okay, boom. Mano tells Jim Jones we out here squatting. There's where it started, right there, because 50 Cent called them squatters. So boom. So me, I put up a Jay-Z song. Some people hate. But it was what he said in that song. I forgot what he said, man. But anyway, that's why I posted that. It was something about Tupac. He was copying Tupac in this song. Some people hate by Jay-Z. So then 50 Cent also copied Tupac on Places to Go, which is from the 8 Mile soundtrack. The movie 8 Mile with Eminem. So I was showing how they both copied Tupac. You know what I'm saying? This came out at the same time I was posting the music, so I just posted it there. Boom. 50 Cent calls Jim Jones and Mano landlord, and he exposes they're broke. So boom. Then I went into it. Boom. So I said the game is 50 Cent's old artist. They got crazy beef. They both shot at each other at Hot 97 building, the offices over there in Manhattan, New York. All types of shit went down in the past. This is before the internet, by the way. Well, I think it's even before the DVD era. Well, no, maybe it's the DVD era, but it was definitely before the internet. Anyway, then I posted Mano rumors. Mano disses the game in the first bar, the first sentence of the song. He's dissing Game. So I was showing Jim Jones, yo, in case you want to go call up the Game, the rapper, Mano, you gotta address that first. Then Fabulous, old freestyle, Shook Ones, DJ Clue, Cluminati. Then Lloyd Banks and Joel Santana, Beamer Benz and Bentley. And this is on 50 Cent's channel. I didn't even notice it until way after I posted it. I was like, oh shit. This is 50 Cent's channel. What the hell? And then Vado and Davies. Davies is Dave East with Jim Jones and them, and then Vado is Cameron's old artist. He started working with DJ Khaled, and now I think he's just like independent or underground. I'm not sure where he is in the music industry right now. Oh, he was working with Mary J. Blige for a little while. He's also smashing her allegedly, but anyway, that happened. And then I posted 50 Cent, Your Life's on the Line. Now technically he's dissing Ja Rule in the song, but it you could post it and it sounds like he's talking to Jim Jones and all of them. So in the first bar he says, nobody likes me, and that's okay, cause I don't like y'all anyway. Yeah, I don't like y'all anyway. Fuck all y'all. I let my watch talk for me, my gat talk for me, my watch. Bow, what up, homie? So it sounds like he's talking to them. I was basically antagonizing this battle to happen, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to tell you that this is why I said they copied me, because it's like, yo, I don't know if they was thinking about these things before I mentioned these songs. And no, I don't have no followers. I'm not going viral. I don't know what the fuck is going on. All I know is that I say something and the shit happens a couple of days later. That shit is weird as fuck. I don't know what the hell is going on there. Anyway, then I posted Ja Rule's song, which is dissing 50 Cent, in case you don't know. And of course, Back Down is dissing Ja Rule back. And then 50 Cent also dropped Piggy Bank on his next album, The Massacre, which was dissing Fat Joe and Jadakiss as well. So then Jadakiss dropped Checkmate. This is all years ago. This is in the past. Jadakiss dropped Checkmate in the mixtape circuit, and that shit went viral for a little while. Again, this is before the internet before the internet got famous to what it is today. And of course, then I posted Uncle Murder to remind everybody, yo, Uncle Murder's right there next to 50 Cent. And Mano and Uncle Murder, I don't know if they still friends, but I heard they had friction in the past. I don't know if they shot at each other or some stupid shit, but they used to be friends, and then things went sour, and now we don't know what's going on. But now Uncle Murder pops up with 50 Cent. So, you know, I was trying to remind Mano, like, hey, your old friend is 50 Cent's friend now, buddy. Then I posted Eminem, like, oh yeah, you gotta watch out. This song, Hail Mary, was a freestyle. It's technically Tupac's song. He was dissing the Illuminati, the evil satanic government PDF files from the USA government. But Eminem and 50 Cent and Busta Rhymes did a freestyle dissing Ja Rule in the past. So I was like, yeah, remember Tupac? Blah, 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 blah. Then, of course, Jay-Z's Heaven, where he says, conspiracy theorists claiming the Illuminati. They can't believe this much talent is in it. I heard it the other day and I still can't remember what the fuck he said. I don't know. Then Nas is Black Magic. Like, he tries to act like he's a good guy, like he's a Muslim, Islam. He tries to act like he's a good guy, but yeah, he's making songs called Black Magic. What the fuck is that about, sir? And then he speaks about Medusa and all this shit. Oh, really? Then I reminded 50 Cent back, like, hey, the problem, if you really gonna battle Jim Jones, Mano, Fabulous, and Dave East, your problem is actually Fabulous, because he's the one with the bars. He's the one who knows how to write a song and go viral and make it hot. You know, it's the reason Fabulous is still around after all this time. People like his music. You get what I'm saying? Plus, in case you don't know, and this is all alleged, because I don't even know if this is for sure, but Fabulous used to mess around with them BMF guys, the Detroit niggas. Huh? Good old Big Meech and them. Huh? Young Jeezy. So I posted 2 Young Jeezy songs to remind 50 Cent, hey, you got beef with Big Meech right now, don't you? Wait a minute. Fabulous used to be friends with Big Meech. Not only Fabulous, but Jim Jones is still friends with Big Meech, and Joel Santana is still friends with Big Meech as well as Lil Wayne, and, you know, at least that's what I think happened. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Rick Ross popped up with a broken arm after he pulled that little stunt that broke up Big Meech and 50 Cent's relationship. And then Rick Ross popped up with a broken arm not too long after. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on behind the scenes, but it sounds like they broke his arm. Oh, and then I forgot about Meek Mill that was on stage. 50 Cent was performing or something, and Meek Mill tried to grab the mic off of 50 Cent, and then they kind of like started wrestling for the mic. And then one of 50 Cent's enemies was standing behind Meek Mill. So 50 Cent pushed that guy, and it was almost a fight, but it didn't happen. Like, there's video of this shit that you could go check out on YouTube or whatever. But that's Meek Mill and his friends, and the guy that he pushed was one of 50 Cent's old friends again. So boom, then I show Joel Santana dissing Nas, and also Jim Jones, but he doesn't rap on this song. But there's way more songs than this. I was just showing that Joel Santana took a shot at Nas before. In case you don't know, 50 Cent is from Queens, just like Nas, but Nas co-signed 50 Cent way in the past, and also Nas is friends with 50 Cent, so now you see the connection. So if 50 Cent want to go get another motherfucker other than Eminem, Cameron, Tony Ayo, Uncle Murder, fucking Chris Brown, Max B, if 50 Cent want to go get one more guy, he could go get Nas to diss Jim Jones. Look at that. You got a whole battle royal there. What the hell? What the hell is going on out here? But hold on, I haven't even got to the point yet. I'm still just showing you what I did that I think instigated or antagonized this whole situation. So then I posted Styles P song, right? Styles P used to beef with G-Unit back in the past as well as Jadakiss. I just showed Jadakiss. So I was reminding 50 Cent, like, yo, don't forget that Styles P is still around. So Jim Jones could go get Styles P and Jadakiss if you feel like it. Or maybe Jadakiss might join 50 Cent and Styles P might join Jim Jones and then Graf. In case Graf is not too famous, so don't worry if you don't know who he is, but he used to work with 50 Cent way before 50 Cent got shot 9 times. So Graf is from the exact neighborhood where 50 Cent is from in Queens, New York, and he knows a whole bunch of shit about 50 Cent, and he's been posting music, rap songs, freestyles, dissing 50 Cent in multiple songs. There's like about 3 of them that I heard so far that I was like, oh, that's a shot at 50. One of them is called So Queens. It's a freestyle to Casanova song, but Graf disses 50 Cent in the So Queens freestyle. So if you want to go check that out. Anyway, I was reminding 50 Cent that Jim Jones should go get Graf, and that's a whole nother problem. So you got Graf and Fabulous on the same team now. Not to mention Mano and Jim Jones and Dave East and Mel Matrix and who else? Lloyd Banks and Joel Santana. yo, what the fuck, yo? Anyway, then I posted another song by Styles P again. And here's me reminding 50 Cent, hey, Joel Santana worked with Young Jeezy and BMF and Big Meech and them before, so you gotta watch Lil Wayne as well, because you know that Joel Santana might call Lil Wayne for help if 50 Cent want to get cocky, you know what I'm saying, and go get Pusha T or some shit, because Pusha T dissed Jim Jones in the past. So if 50 Cent want to go get Pusha T, well, Jim Jones is gonna go get Lil Wayne. And Jim Jones and Joel Santana are gonna go get Lil Wayne against Pusha T. So I was like, okay, 50, you playing with hot water now, 50. Now you playing with hot water. You fucking around with Lil Wayne now. I know you think you just dissing Jim Jones and them, but now you fucking around with Lil Wayne. You fucking around, bro. You fucking around with BMF, Lil Wayne, Fabulous, Graf, Jim Jones. Yo, what the hell is going on out here? So I just kept going. Lil Wayne, Dr. Carter, Joel Santana and Lil Wayne, Black Republicans, Oh, I was reminding everybody, whoever, that just for the record, is the song that started my rap career, because I thought Lil Wayne was talking to me at the end of the song, which is We Set the Trends by Jim Jones, Lil Wayne, and Joel Santana, and of course the late Migos and DJ Khaled. So, yeah, that happened. Then I posted my freestyle, which prompted Lil Wayne to diss me back on this song, which is what I thought was happening. But, you know, in my delusional mind, I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure if Lil Wayne was talking to me. But he said, keep my squad's name out your fucking mouth, boy. So I was like, what? So I started dropping music right here. Purple Magic, one of the first songs I did. And it's dissing all of them. Fuck all y'all niggas, man. I said Nas is a scrub like T-Boz. He's a mirage like Nicki Minaj. I ether Nas. You can't see me like Yayo or John Cena. Jim Jones said he gonna make it rain on Lil Wayne. Birdman sabotage Wayne with something strange. I actually said the rainbow word. But anyway. Then I said Jay-Z and Obama be giving each other medulla oblongata, Medusa. They both faker than the death of Osama. Meanwhile, I be what I said? Meanwhile, I'll be singing Hakuna Matata, Hakuna Matata. I said, meanwhile, I'll be singing Hakuna Matata, watching Beyonce's Tatas. Funk Flex said Jay-Z so sensitive. He should make his boyfriend Obama a dead president. Anyway, so then I put How to Rob right after that, which is, of course, 50 Cent's song that I guess catapulted him into stardom, I should say, excuse me. And now he is 50 Cent today, the way you know him. But How to Rob is where it all started. So I was showing 50 Cent that I was copying his blueprint. No big pun intended, Jay-Z, relax. But I was copying 50 Cent's blueprint, which is why I made the Purple Magic song, which is actually on Jay-Z's beat, Blue Magic. So, you see the connections now, right? So, boom, all of that happened. Another Dave East song where he's dissing the South. So, I was like, let me just post this, because Dave East got a big mouth. So, let me just post this and see what 50 Cent thinks about it. Because 50 Cent got a southern accent, that's why. Anyway, another song. Oh, Styles P mentions the Illuminati in this song, Curb the Lames. Yeah, He said he's Illuminati high. Then I posted my whole new album, my new mixtape I just put out. Yup, The Adventures of Truth About Joker, if you want to go check that out. Then I posted, oh, again, this was another video that was popping up at the same time I was doing all of this, so I posted it. Boom. We already spoke about it, so we're going to pass that. Boom. Then Jadakiss song with Freddie Gibbs called Black Illuminati. I said, whoa, wait a minute. What kind of rainbow shit is Jadakiss on? And then I posted it right after 50 Cent, so I was insinuating that 50 Cent is also a rainbow with the Illuminati, just like Eminem. What? And Jay-Z. What? So now you see what happened there. So let me just catch you up more into speed of what's going on. So boom, Tekashi 6ix9ine, blah 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 blah. So I'm gonna fast forward to when they dropped the freestyle, right? As you can see, I dropped more Jay-Z, Kanye, Nas, all this shit. Lucifer, Devils, Freemason by Rick Ross. That's the song. That's the name of the song. Blood on the Leaves by Kanye West. Diamonds from Sierra Leone. Meek Mill, he mentions the Illuminati's paying him in this song. Dream Chasers 2, the intro. Madonna's Illuminati song, in case you never heard it. I put the lyrics there for y'all, so you could go check out the lyrics. Little Pump with his Illuminati song. Prodigy exposing the Illuminati on his song way in the 90s or whatever. I don't know. Then Kanye West says, I know my new bitch mad. No, he's not. And my new bitch bad. I know Illuminati mad. He said that on his verse in this song with The Game. The song is called Easy, referring to Eazy-E, the rapper who started all this shit. Well, he didn't start it, but he amplified it. He made it more hot. He made it more viral. Then I posted a Double XL. Double XL is an old magazine, hip hop magazine, pretty famous. But I posted this to show that even they exposing the Illuminati. But let's just get to the point, right? More other people exposed Jay-Z, his French Montana, Illuminati, Lil Wayne's song In the Streets, where he says he got an Illuminati team or some shit like that. Boom, Filthy America by the Lox, Conway, Jay-Z's Picasso, some Illuminati rainbow shit with Marina Abramovich. I just posted Ludacris's 44 Bars new song for no reason here, just because he dropped it. And I posted one of his other songs, the Potion song that he did. But it's right up here where Fabulous, Jim Jones, and Mano and Dave East drop a freestyle. See, this is all after all of that shit, right? Boom, boom, boom. And these motherfuckers dropped a freestyle. Where is this shit? Oh, it's up here somewhere. It's up here somewhere. So you see I did all of that, and then they dropped the freestyle. I was like, yo, they copied me. They copied me. So, oh yeah, I forgot to mention Tupac's Illuminati song. It's like nobody speaks about that ever. It's like that's the one thing they don't want you to find. Tupac's Illuminati song, Lazy Bone, featuring Lazy Bone. You know, from Bone Thugs and Harmony, that did the song with Biggie. Notorious Thugs. Oh, I should post that song. Then I posted my shit right back after Tupac, because me and Tupac are on the same wavelength. Yep, we on the same wave. Fuck the Illuminati. But hold on, where's the fucking Fabulous? The Jim Jones joint. But they dropped it on, oh, here we go, boom. Right on Christmas Day, there you go. Right on Christmas Day. I was like, yo. It was like they was giving me a present, because they know I love hip-hop. You know what I'm saying? They know I love bars, pause. They know I love rap and spitters and pause. But they know I love this shit. That's why I'm rapping and doing metaphors myself. Hello? Shit. Making music. I like music too. That's why I fell in love with you cocksuckers. Pause. Hello, I love music too. Shit. Nigga can't even love music out here in peace. What the fuck? Anyway, these niggas dropped their freestyle, and I was like, holy crap. I started listening to it. I didn't even know they was gonna diss 50 Cent. I didn't even know they was gonna diss 50 Cent. I didn't even know they was dissing 50 Cent until Fabulous, with his big ass head and his chipped tooth, he said something about window shopper. And I said, oh, he's dissing 50 Cent. That's when I posted it right here. That's when you see me post it right here. Then I went back to listening to the song. I'm like, yo, these niggas went off on 50. What the fuck? And then Jim Jones talking about a pineapple head. I'm like, yo, what the hell is going on out here, man? I was going to do another song, but once they did this shit, I said, hold up. Wait a minute. Let them rock out, because I stepped all on Nas's album. That's why. When Nas dropped that album that he just did with DJ Premier, I stepped on it and I dropped my own shit. And my shit sound better than his, because he got all them old beats. I mean, not old beats. He got all them, I don't even know what to call it. Like my shit sound like a movie. His shit sound like... Anyway. So here come Fabulous and Jim Jones and them stepping on my shit now. Oh yeah, that's what I was going to say. That I got the idea from Jay-Z, because Jay-Z is always stepping on Nas's albums. In case you don't know the reference of what I'm talking about, stepping on somebody's album means that let's say you drop a brand new album, you know, I'm already established. I'm Jay-Z, right? I'm already established. I was hot in the past. People know my name. But, you know, you're Nas. Your name is Nas. And me and you had a battle in the past. So, you know, I still got some animosity toward you because I'm Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? You said some harsh things that people still think is probably true. Or it probably did happen. And I didn't want nobody to know that shit. So, my name is Jay-Z. And time passed, you know what I'm saying? Ether and Takeover dropped way back in 2002 or whatever, 2003. So time passed, but I'm still mad. You know what I'm saying? My name is Jay-Z. I'm still mad. So what's been happening in real life, apart from me doing it, every time Nas drops an album or whatever, Nas wants to buy a casino. That's the new one right now. Nas wants to buy a casino. All of a sudden, Jay-Z wants a casino. Jay-Z wants to drop an album. Nas does a song with whoever. All of a sudden, Jay-Z wants to do a song with that person too. So, so it's like, yeah, he's just copying everything Nas does, basically. So, when Nas dropped his album, I said, oh, I'm going to do what Jay-Z does. I'm going to step on Nas' album, nigga. Yo, when I was uploading all that shit was funny as fuck, yeah. But he's my favorite rapper, in case you don't know. I don't hate Nas. I'm trying to antagonize him to rap better. And even he said in the interview with Joe Buttons, in the recent interview, he said, oh, I don't know what it was. I just wanted to rap better. So my plan worked. I got what I wanted. I got a brand new album from fucking Nas, one of my favorite rappers. I heard the whole shit. He's battling himself in one of the... I got Nas battling himself, nigga. What the fuck you talking about? I got Nas rapping against his prior self. The fuck? Who does that? And I can't even get a thank you from his fucking fans. I can't even get a thank you from none of his DJs, none of his producers, none of his Yo, Nas saw your page. He thought you was rapping good, but then you dissed him, so that made him rap even harder. We just want to thank you for making Nas rap better than he ever has. Oh, you're fucking welcome, hip hop. You're fucking welcome. Fuck. What the hell? So anyway, back to the point. They all copied me. Jim Jones, 50 Cent, Mano, Fabulous, Dave East. And if Eminem or any of them other bastards come into the picture, Uncle Murder, y'all all copied me too. Cause I don't know why. Why y'all copying me? Why y'all copying me? What the hell is so special about me? I don't get it. Y'all niggas seen plenty of clowns rapping for 50 years already. So, what's the problem? What's the problem? That Illuminati shit is the problem. That's the problem, right? That's the problem. Illuminati. Why you saying we in the Illuminati? Because y'all niggas is all putting devil worshiping shit in your music videos. Eminem had his Twitter profile picture with the devil horns, him doing it with his own hands for like 15, 20 years already. I don't know if he changed it already, but he had that same black and white profile picture for 20 years already. You mean to tell me you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about? None of y'all know what Eminem, the most famous rapper, the highest paid rapper, well, he's one of them. You know, Drake, Eminem, Kanye, Jay-Z, Snoop Dogg, 50 Cent himself. These are some of the highest paid rappers, in case you don't know that shit. So, I'm pretty sure Eminem got billions of fans, and they saw his profile picture, and everybody's just acting like they didn't see that shit. You want me to pull it up? I got the picture. You want me to pull it up? The fuck? Anyway, that's why I'm calling y'all Illuminati. Weirdo ass fucking PDF file ass nigga. Fucking satanic weirdo ass niggas. So, and these guys, they all probably calling each other. They all probably calling each other behind the scenes. You know, hey, I'm gonna dish you today. Oh, really? Well, I'm gonna have something to say. All right, just make sure it's good, because we trying to go viral. So I'm gonna come hard at you, and you gotta come hard at me. And Jim Jones was like, pause. What you mean, 50 Cent? Come hard at you. And 50 was like, stop playing. I'm trying to get you some money so you can pay your fucking rent, nigga. I'm gonna dish you today, so be ready. All right. And then Jim Jones was like, yo, Fab, I need you to get in the booth right now. Mano, I need you to get in the booth right now. We all gonna rap at 50. He just called me. He's about to diss us, so we need a song ready. And then Christmas comes around. Boom, drop the song. Boom, right in your face. Boom, go viral. Boom, 50 Cent getting money. Jim Jones getting money. His channel, YouTube channel, getting money. Everybody getting money. Boom, we all over here reporting on the shit. Their plan worked. My plan worked. You know, I wanted the battle. I want to see all these rappers battle. If it's real, I doubt it's real now, because they 50 Cent talking about, oh, y'all gotta wait. 50 Cent talking about, oh, y'all gotta wait until after I finish New Year's. Then I'm gonna drop a song, or whatever he's planning. I don't even know what he's planning. The fuck you talking about, 50? Drop that shit right now, pussy. Fuck you talking about? Fuck you, yo, game. Go drop a 15-minute freestyle at this nigga right now, man. Fuck 50 talking about. 50 swear, man. Fuck out of here. The whole rap game going at 50 and Eminem. Nigga, fuck you talking about? Thought Drake was bad. Watch yourself, Eminem. You got some racist tendencies, bro. Watch yourself, white boy. Don't make me go play my freestyle going at you. Yo, matter of fact, you wanna fuck around? Eminem, feminine Eminem, you little feminine Eminem. Always dressing like a girl in all your fucking videos, nigga. Hold on, I got something for you, Eminem. Eminem. I got something for you. In case you don't know, that's his voice when he does it on his albums, plural, where he starts acting like he's some crazy guy named Ken Kniff, and he goes, Eminem. That's where that's from, in case you don't know. That's not me doing that. Hold on, well, let me find the song, because I don't remember where it is. Hold on, relax, Eminem. Hold on, you want to fuck around. This little boy. Hold on, I don't even know where it's at. I'm too hyped up. Hold on, I gotta relax. Okay, I just came from here. What the fuck? Is it here? Nope, it's not here either. So, it's gotta be here. Little Joker versus Eminem.
Fuck the world. After that, fuck your girl. Take your pills. Overdose, refill.
Hold up. See, I gotta explain what I did here. So, what I did was, I took Eminem's entire song, and then certain parts, I split it. I cut it out. I cut him out, and then I added in myself. Right? So it's like me versus Eminem, basically. But I'm dissing him. Of course, you already know his song. Hi, my name is, what? My name is, and then I'm replying to what he said in the song. So, boom.
Joker, as if.
So, boom. Right here, he was rapping, right? Boom.
But now Nick Cannon said he fucked the boy to smash.
I smoke a fat pound of grass and fall on my ass faster than a fat bitch who sat down too fast. Come here, slut. Shady, wait a minute. That's my girl, dawg. I don't give a fuck. God sent me to piss the world off. Hi, my name is
Joker, as if I was playing poker. Top shotter, top smoker. Shady with the blouse. Shady, watch your mouth. Before your head gets departed, I fuck your daughter in your house. Disrespectful, I'm on your neck too. Wolverine, I split your head in two. I rip your flesh too. Your blood is blue. I fuck your mother. I literally fuck your daughter
my
too.
English teacher wanted to have sex in junior high. The only problem was my English teacher was a guy. I smacked him in his face with an eraser. Chased him with a stapler. And stapled his nuts to a stack of paper. Walked in a strip club. Had my jacket zipped up. Flashed the bartender. Then stuck my dick in her tip cup. Extraterrestrial. Killing pedestrians. Raping lesbians. While they screaming, let's just be friends.
I can't believe people thought this was a slapper. I used to think you wanted me to find your mother to slap her.
I told her I'd grow up to be a famous rapper. Make a record about doing drugs and name it after. You know you blew up when the women rush your stands and try to touch your hands like some screaming Usher fans. This guy at White Castle asked for my autograph, so I signed it. Dear Dave, thanks for the support, asshole. Hi.
Shady is dark like a black hole. You shall hold these nuts in your mouth. Pistachios, Eminem is nosy, like on top of the mustachio. I levitate, break your neck and face. Like Busta Rhymes, your heart will start to menstruate. I trip you up like hiccups. Eminem, you can suck my whole dick up.
Stop the tape, this kid needs to be locked away. Dr. Dre, don't just stand there, operate. I'm not ready to leave, it's too scary to die. I'll have to be carried inside the cemetery and buried alive. Am I coming or going? I can barely decide. I just drank and fit the vodka. Dare me to drive? Go ahead. All my life I was very deprived. I ain't had a woman in years. My palms are too hairy to hide. Clothes ripped like the Incredible Hulk. I spit when I talk. I fuck anything that walks. Come here. When I was little, I used to get so hungry I would throw fits. How you gonna breastfeed me, Mom? You ain't got no tits. I lay awake and strap myself in the bed with a bulletproof vest on and shoot myself in the head. Bang. I'm steaming mad. And by the way, when you see my dad, tell him that I slit his throat in this dream I had. Hi, my name is what? My name.
Okay, wait a minute. There's too much copyright going on here. But hold on, I dissed him right back here.
My name is my name is.
Hit the like and subscribe. Delirious or furious. Hit the like and subscribe button. Eminem is on his period. Faggot Eminem, Illuminati Slim, Freemasonic Jews, put the dick in him. Eminem is a bitch, MGK is a witch. Suge Knight quoted, he's German, KKK voted him in. Now Eminem thinks he hasn't been pimped. Funny motherfucker, you suck like condoms and rubbers. Did I stutter? I said your mouth smothered with hot cock. NWA, fuck the cops. Fuck the world. After that, fuck your girl. Take your pills. Overdose, refill. You know you want to. Wakanda forever like Batu. I do the bazookas. Booga baga. Bunga booga. Tupac to. McLovin, you been bugging. Fucking your girl's cousin. Sluts and smut buckets. Bitches is fucking. Zippers get cut. Fuck her with her pants on. You get the piss coming.
Hi, kids. Do you like violence? Wanna see me stick 9-inch nails to each one of my eyelids?
Motherfucker, I shoot your mother so you can fuck her.
Get fucked up worse than my life is? My brain's dead weight. I'm trying to get my head straight, but I can't figure out which Spice Girl I want to impregnate. And Dr. Dre said,
Slim Shady, you a base head. Then why's your face red, man? You wasted.
What a dumbass. Eminem is dumb trash. Every song he makes sounds fake like The Flash. He got the cash showing his ass. But now Nick Cannon said he fucked the boy to smash.
I smoke a fat pound of grass and fall on my ass faster than a fat bitch who sat down too fast. Come here, slut. Shady, wait a minute. That's my girl, dog. I don't give a fuck. God sent me to piss the world off. Hi, my name is
Joker, as if I was playing poker. Top shotter, top smoker. Shady with the blouse. Shady, watch your mouth. Before your head gets departed, I fuck your daughter in your house. Disrespectful. I'm on your neck too. Wolverine. Okay. Let's stop right there. It's too much copyright. So yeah, Eminem, I drop a song going right at you, nigga. Fuck you talking about? Oh, I stood up to Suge Knight. So what, pussy? So what? You acting like Suge Knight's the end all be all. Fuck out of here. There's way worse people worse than Suge Knight in this world. And 50 Cent. There's way worse people worse than 50. Yo, 50. Stop playing, man. Stop fucking around, man. Stop playing, 50. Before I come at you, nigga. Pikachu. Huh? Hold on. Where did I say that? I called you Pikachu. Oh, I know where it's at. Hold on. This nigga 50. Hold on, right here. Boom. Hold on, where's that? This one. I started a gay room on hoes. That's just the simple, the ultimate troll. I see you, peek-a-boo-boo. Get 50 Cent COVID, sneeze at you. Watch when I catch you, Pikachu. Nick Cannon said Eminem legs. The simple, the ultimate troll. I see you, peek-a-boo-boo. Get 50 Cent you. Hoes, that's just the simple, the ultimate troll. I see you, peekaboo, get 50 cent COVID, sneeze at you. Watch when I catch you, Pikachu. Nick Cannon said feminine. Got Nicki mad. I spin your block or do special shapes like some workers in traffic. Damn it, I'ma be out here doing damn it. See, old dirty bastard, construction workers. Damn it, I'm gonna be out here doing damn it. See, old dirty bastard, construction workers in traffic, massive. When I give the girl elastics, put her in pressure shapes like gymnastics. All these rappers is trash in a casket. I spin your block or do a backflip. It's drastic. I'm Michael Jackson, your bitch. While the money keeps stacking, I must have got Nicki mad. 50 Cent wearing a badge expiring. I got 50 out of retirement. Nicki with her requirements. I'm in the club, air it out. I'm firing. I know you ain't talking to me. What the fuck you looking at? Malarkey. Economy is turning to anarchy.
In the Bronx, we're always there for one another, especially during the holidays. That is why our office has been hard at work.
Who knows? She put up. Going on today, but let's get right into it. FaZe Banks posts a video of Kyle of Full Send podcast, you know, Happy Dad, all that kind of stuff. And obviously, they didn't get their start with FaZe, but that's what took them to another level. They Banks, you know, so we'll dip in and out of that. FaZe Rug left, a bunch of people left, bro. It's a wrap. Drake and Belly Kush Gang linked up at Area 29 in Houston. Does Drake own part of this club? He's wrapped his vehicles like that. Area 29 Houston Drake Club. Is this his club? Drake set up a recording studio at Houston Strip Club, Area 29. He must have part ownership. Area 29 folder on 100 gigs leak. Someone said Area 29 is a money laundering front. Both owners have been involved in trucking industry before being involved in a strip club. Oh, it gets horrible reviews. $40 to park. $40 entry. $25 for a splash of tequila. Oh, negative reviews. All the players did. Does this place have good reviews? Sexy Red talking about strippers. Okay, she comes out with a new song. Let's see how it's doing now. Didn't do so well the first day. Let's see. Sexy. It might be 300,000 views. Now, she's the one that accused Tyleel of doing heinous crimes. She says, yay, finally, y'all gonna let me breathe. Whew. The Twitter post is insane. I've never cheated on him. It said, you know what? There's something wrong with us as men. Sometimes. And you gotta look for those red flags. Yeah, what you talking? Do I have anything more about this Kai Cenat thing? Stop. Break. I'm ashamed to even admit it, to be honest. Brother.
Yo, that Kai Cenat shit is so fucking fake. And it's sad that y'all all falling for it. Y'all like, oh my god, his girlfriend, blah, 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 blah. Fucking pathetic, man.
2 times says Honeycomb Brazy talks too much about other men. I'm going to tell you, listen to this audio. This is wild suspect, bro. There's something wrong with this guy. This guy finessed 2 times. There's something wrong with him, bro. Something wrong with Honeycomb Brazy, too. He's like a D rider, bro. Like he'll say something just to get someone's attention. And they'll be like, nah, man, it's cool. I love you, man. Let's see.
Hey, Cone. If you gonna show them folks a nigga ass, make sure you show them folks a nigga dick too.
Okay, let's get out of there.
Flexing cash in my book bag and not put it in my bank account like a hotel. We stole it.
Okay, so this guy put 50 Cent on the picture of this video, but yet still hasn't spoken about 50 Cent. So there's only 4 minutes left.
That's right. People saying his NFL halftime performance was bigger than the Super Bowl. Cap. Yo, nothing weirder than Snoop Dogg in 2025, bro. This man is weird. Okay? And you might love Snoop Dogg, but F you, Jordan. I know Snoop Dogg is a legend. Legendary moments. He's the most recognizable person in hip hop. But he's just kind of weird now, bro. He's a cape something. And then he'll take care of her. And all she got to do is...
Still no 50 Cent. Yo, by the way, hold on. Let's pause this. To this guy who just said this, I don't know when you said that. PC Principal H1L on YouTube. I don't know when you said that, but if you worried about if that's true or not, and the man been dead for like 25, 30 years, and you still worried about if that's true or not, that means that you are the rainbow, sir. You want to know why? Because you literally sat there. You had to research and to actually believe it yourself. You had to go research to believe it yourself. That means you spent a whole lot of time looking at that man, Tupac, to see if he was a rainbow or not. And then you want to tell me that he's a rainbow here on my shit. You the rainbow, sir. You spent a countless amount of time looking at another man. Okay, sir. Just to tell me that he's a rainbow. Okay. What happened to the video? Did it end? What the hell happened? What the hell is going on with this thing? Let's lower down the resolution. See if that helps. There we go.
Dion is doing his thing.
Okay, there's something wrong with this video. There is definitely something wrong with that video. Let's see.
This is Jordan Tao with $1 million. No, I'm saying that, she got cheated on. I don't know, bro. And Benzino being together, who knows? She put up all these text messages. I don't know, bro. Then Doja Cat goes viral for almost swallowing a microphone. She's just trying to get a man. She's just trying to get a dude, bro. She's like, yo, look at my skills. That's about it, man. I appreciate you all. This is Jordan Tao with JT News. I hope you guys are having a happy new year.
Yo, did this guy even speak about 50 Cent? He ain't speak about 50 Cent once. And yet he got him on the picture. Okay, man. Let's get the fuck out of here. Well, we've run out of videos. We are almost at the 2-hour mark. Would you guys like to call in? Send me a message, get my attention before I get up out of here. If you guys would like to call in, troll me. How about that guy, PC Principal? You want to call in? Send me another message so I could turn on the tablet. Give me a reason, sir. How you remove this? Let's remove your joint. You're not there no more. Write another message. Go ahead. Tell me you want to call in so I can turn on the tablet. Let's see what we gonna do here. Let's go to what's his name? Illuminati bot. See what's going on over there. Let's see what's going on with the homie. The homie. Okay. Oh, he hasn't dropped shit. Oh, no, wait. Hold up. All right. Gotta do this. Hold up. Still trying to set it up. Hold up. Trying to set it up. Hold on. And I gotta press desktop mode as well, so it can look better on screen. Okay. And it said 4 hours ago, right? Show. Let's stretch it out. Boom. 4 hours ago. Let's go down to 4 hours ago. Can you even hear me? Oh, yeah, by the way, I was talking during that 50 Cent segment, and I didn't even know the mic was off. I'm not even going to repeat what I was talking about. If you didn't hear it, sorry. Oh, look who's there. John Legend. Look, with the satanic shit. Look. The fuck is that bitch doing? You saw it? You didn't even see it, did you? Look, she said, my bad. Look, satanic devil worshiping. Look. Ooh. Gotcha, bitch. John Legend there. You know, he smashed out Obama, allegedly. He said it himself. He said it in an interview on a red carpet for some award show. He said, yeah, me, Obama, and his wife and my wife, we did something. That's what he said. What? What the fuck you talking about, John Legend? Big rainbow in the face ass. The best way to keep a prisoner from escaping is to make sure he never knows he's in prison. I think I got that video. Oh, what happened? The screen turned off on me. Yeah. Anyway, I got that video. Canadian bank refuses to give customers cash without proof of why he needs it. Oh, shit. Wait until that starts happening here in America. People refuse to buy Campbell's slop after a company executive said their food is for poor people and contains fake meat. So they're not buying it. Nobody's buying Campbell's soup now. You just bankrupted yourself, dumbass. Puppet politicians, it says. We got an Alex Jones video about. They don't want you to see. 12 years ago, Alex Jones did 9/11 interview that has been deleted. But I found it. Why is the legacy media so afraid of this? Yeah, another one of those fake predictions. They told him what they was gonna do before they did it, 9/11, and then he says it on air, and all of a sudden everybody's like, "Oh my God, he predicted it." No, they told them they was gonna do it before they did it, and if they didn't, he was reading their books or whatever he claims. So what's going on here? To fight climate. Took away plastic. Okay. Plastic. They don't want you to... Okay, now we got something we could work with. What's this? Oh, we can't even play that because it is a community guideline strike. It is what YouTube told me. So I put up a video of a guy recommending a certain substance to drink to stop cancer, and then they hit me with a community guideline strike for that, right? So the way, if you want to get that strike off of your page, they make you take like a survey, like some type of test, right? So then you take the test, boom, it starts trying to tell you why you're getting this community guideline strike. So in that test, it said that if somebody recommends some type of health advice that's not recommended by the government or the hospitals or the doctors or whatever, that's a community guideline strike, basically. So when they start recommending stuff, I gotta stop the video. I gotta stop the video immediately. Shit, I might already have a copyright strike because of that Eminem song that I played a little while ago, like 10-20 minutes ago, and the Nicki Minaj song as well. I forgot about Nicki Minaj's song. So now I gotta go and edit and delete the song and edit the video, and hopefully they leave me alone. Or I might just have to delete this video off of YouTube. I might have to delete it. Yep, matter of fact, I should put it on private as soon as I finish. Because that's what they say. They say put it on private so they could check it. Then once they check it, then they'll freaking lift off the strike or whatever. Keep your eye on one thing and one thing only: how much the government is spending. The truth. I got that video now that I think about it. This is What's going on here? Now they're coming for your coffee. Swiss banker and World Economic Forum agenda contributor Hubert Keller. The coffee that we all drink emits between 15 and 20 tons of CO2. You fucking idiots, man. Telling you, man. You guys are being ruled by imbeciles. I say you because, yes, technically they rule me too, but I don't believe in their shit. But you do. You believe in voting. You believe in the government. You call the police when you need help. You use their money. It's your religion. The government has become your religion. Unfortunately for me, who doesn't believe in that, none of that shit. So that's why I say you, not me, you. Your rulers are ruling over you. That's the reason there is rules, because they rule over you. If nobody ruled over you, there wouldn't be no rules. But of course, there's like millions of rules and regulations and laws and all types of other stupid shit that y'all idiots believe out there, unlike myself. Oh, man. Let's get out of here, man. How long we been here? Oh, yep, it's about that time. See you guys in the next one. This is my newest song, Rhythmatic Explosion. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, DJ Blue, just storm. Great ones, part two niggas.
Birds and the bees, smoking on trees, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Your favorite rappers love me. Illuminati hoes wanna fuck me. It's nothing to me, but trust me, when the fun starts, you can't get enough of me. I'm flabbergasted in the middle of space. I'm trying to make your heart beat like bass. Smoking gas, 10 blunts to the face. Illuminati bankers like Chase. There's a war going on outside. It's the Illuminati pyramid. I don't ask me, ask them why. All you gonna get is a bunch of lies. They say they like my music and devotion. My mind is deep like the ocean. I just wanna sing, but it causes commotion. Meanwhile, the music industry rots in corrosion. Extortion don't matter, neither the promotion. The rhythmatic explosion, it's like an emotion implosion. Come on the beat, smooth like lotion. Jay-Z told me I was chosen, but I remember DMX's omen. One-eyed bandit like Odin, Jesuits and Illuminati Romans. When I speak, I have spoken. Go hard like some top frozen. I'm an entertainer, a showman, born from snow. Jeezy the snowman. Trapaholics, real trap shit.
Life is ups and downs. Life is ups and downs. Today you're up and tomorrow you're down underground. Life is ups and downs. Life is ups and downs. Today you're up and tomorrow you're down underground.
Like venom, the money is poison. Awoken, I'm hot but I'm frozen. A malfunction to the system, I'm broken. They copy my shit and stole it. Can I live like Jay-Z's organs? A clock is right twice a day when it's broken. The slogan should not be misspoken. I'm like the wind, how I just be flowing. Life is convoluted and interwoven. Illuminati got the horses of Trojan. Their hands up your ass like a puppet in your colon. Society be riding with their motions. Oh shit, that sounds like a demotion. If you know this, you know this shit isn't focused. Demonic locomotion, erosion, a rhythmatic explosion.